When you click this video, that tells me you are serious about turning all your efforts into real exam results. So in this video, I will give you the last reminder before your IGCSE Math exam to show you exactly where students lost their marks and most importantly, how you can avoid them. And those tips that I'm gonna share with you later are the one that allows me to come up with 100 marks in my F-Math paper and even full marks in some math and photo math paper during my A-level. Also, by the end of this video, I will show how you can join my free online math seminar where we will solve the past paper together step by step to fully prepare yourself for your exam. Alright, so let's check it out. So the first reminder is that when the question requires you to give the answer in one decimal place, 1 dp, you should continue your calculation until at least 2 dp. Then only you round up your final answer into 1 dp. Alright, so for example, this question, work out this. Give your answer correct to 2 significant figures. So the same thing applies here. If the question asks you to give your answer in 2 significant figures, then you have to continue your calculation until at least 3 SF. Then only you round up into 2 SF in your final answer. Okay, you have to show the process of rounding up. Alright, so this question is from your recent past paper, paper 4. So you can use the calculator for this question. So you just press your calculator and then you will get 62.84 over 61.71. So in this case, we should first write down the answer in at least 3 significant figures. So here I put 4. Then only we round up into 2SF. The main thing is you have to show the process of rounding up. Here is the mark scheme. So you have to show at least 3 significant figures for their answers seen to 3 or more SF and rounded correctly. So you have to show that you round up the numbers. So please do not skip this step. And the second reminder is that if you encounter this kind of equation in your calculation, many students will proceed to cancel out the x at the left and the right hand side. And this is the common mistake made by students. Let's see what happens. If you cancel out like this, we'll give x equals to 2. There's only one answer. But actually for this question, there is another answer which is x equals to 0. So if you just cancel it out like this, you will cancel out one possible answer. You will lose your marks there. So remember, when you see x squared, remind yourself you should form the quadratic equation. You just have to move everything to one side. So I move the 2x to the left hand side, so I will get x squared minus 2x equals to 0. So now we can just factorize this quadratic equation and get the answer. So we factorize the x and we'll get this. So now you can see there are 2 answers. Here is x equals to 0 and here x minus 2 equals 0, which give you x equals to 2. So we have 2 answers here. But of course, another reminder, although the quadratic equation might give us 2 different answers, but you may need to reject one of the answers due to the context of the question. So after you show your full working of solving this quadratic equation, you have to check whether there are any conditions that requires you to reject any answer. And third, when you're solving question, please do it step by step. Avoid skipping too many lines, for example this. This is to decrease the possibility of you making careless mistake because during exam you are another you. You are under high pressure, you are under high tension, you are another you. So please do it step by step. We're gonna go fast but steady. And the fourth reminder is that if you wish to apply any formula into a question, I strongly suggest you to go to the front page to double check the formula that you're using in the formula list given. Because again, you are another you during exam. So just have a quick glance on the formula list given to make sure you are using the correct formula. And now the fifth reminder, which is the most important key that allows me to score full marks in math, at math, and even for the math, which is answer checking method. After you have completed the question, while you're checking your answer, avoid checking your answer by just going through everything line by line again and again. Because first, it is time wasting, and second, it has very low accuracy. Instead, what I advise is you could check your answer by using the reverse thinking method or substitution method. In this case, we're gonna fully utilize our calculator. Alright, so for example, this is from your past paper as well. In this question, you are required to find the F inverse. So let's solve the question first and then I will show you how you can check your answer effectively. First thing first, to find the inverse, you have to first let y equals to the equation 5 minus 4x. And the second step is to make the x to be the subject of this equation. We move the x to the front and then we move the 4 to the back. Now the third step, x will become y and then the y will become x, right? And then you just have to write your final answer. Okay, and then write your answer here. Okay, so this is how you solve the question. So now to check the answer for this type of question, first let's recap the basic concept of inverse function. So if the input value is a and then I input this a into the function fx and I'll get b. So if I want to do this inversely, which means I can input b into f inverse to get back a. So again, if you input a in the f function, then you will get b. Then if you input b in the f inverse function, you will get back a. Okay, so this is the basic concept that you need to know. I'm just helping you to recap the knowledge. So first, we have to decide a random value for x. So let's say I let x equals to 2. Okay, I set this value. Okay, you can just choose any random value as long as the function is defined with that value. So x equals to 2, which means my input value is 2. So when I input 2 into the fx function, f2, okay, we substitute 2 into the f function, 5 minus 4x, which will give you negative 3. After I input 2 into the f function, I will get negative 3. So now I want to do it inversely, which means I want to substitute negative 3 into inverse function to see whether I can get back 2. If I can get back 2, that means our inverse function is confirmed correct. F inverse, I substitute negative 3 and I will get 5 minus negative 3 over 4, which will give you 2. So now we can see we get back the number 2, which means our answer for this inverse function is confirmed correct. Okay, so during exam, you don't have to write all this out. You don't have to. I write out just for you to understand. During exam, what I will do is just press the calculator. I will just first decide the x value. Once I decide x equals to 2, then I'll just substitute 2 into the fx function. Then I will get negative 3. Then I just have to substitute the negative 3 back into the inverse function to check whether I get back 2. So I just have to press my calculator. Substitute the value into these two functions. Let's look at the next example. Okay, this is also from the reason past year. Let's look at the question B. Find this, give your answer in its simplest form. So now, what is fx, what is gx? Okay, fx is here and gx is here. Okay, so we solve this question first. So first, I want to find what is this. Find what is fx, gx. Fx is 2x plus 5. And what is gx? Gx is 1 minus 2x. So you just expand this. So after you expand, you'll get this. This is the final answer for this part. Okay, so we proceed with the second part, fgx. This is a composite function. It means you have to substitute gx into the f function. So to solve the composite function, first you write down the equation of the outer function, which is f, 2x plus 5. So 2x plus 5. Now we just have to substitute gx into this blank. Okay, so what is gx? Gx is 1 minus 2x. So 1 minus 2x. Okay, so you just expand and then you will get minus 4x plus 7. So this is the second part. Now we combine everything together. Okay, so now the first part is here plus the second part, which is fgx, it is here, and then plus the third part, which is 1. Here you just expand and then you will get minus 4x squared minus 12x plus 13. So to check our answer, let's see. This is the answer that we get. This function that is given in the question is equals to our answer. Okay, it's here. To check our answer, we just have to substitute a random value of x into left hand side and right hand side to check whether left hand side equals to right hand side. If left hand side equals to right hand side, then we can confirm our answer for this is correct. Now I choose a random value of x. Let's say I choose 2, x equals to 2. Okay, you can choose other value. So now I just have to substitute x equals to 2 into left hand side and right hand side. So left hand side, let's start with the first term. So what is fx? Fx is 2x plus 5. Okay, so now 2x plus 5. So now I set the x to be 2. So I just substitute with 2. Okay, so this is fx, okay, times gx. So what is gx again? 1 minus 2x. So 1 minus 2x. So this is the first term. And then the second term is fgx. So we write down the outer function for 2x plus 5. And then we substitute gx into this space. Gx is 1 minus 2x. So 1 minus 2, what is x? 2. Okay, we set it to be 2. Okay, so plus 1. Okay, so this is left hand side. Okay, so equals to right hand side, you just have to substitute x equals to 2. Okay, so now press your calculator to calculate to see whether left hand side equals to right hand side. So after I press the calculator, I realized the left hand side equals to negative 27 and the right hand side equals to negative 27 as well. So since left hand side equals to right hand side, then this is correct, which means our final answer is correct. Again, you don't have to write down all this. I just write it down for you to see it. Alright, so for your information, I'm hosting a free online IGCSE Math Seminar in the upcoming Wednesday, which is on October 8th at 7 p.m. Malaysia time. So in this free seminar, we will recap the key topics that you need to focus, brushing through past paper together, and I will share my powerful and personal system in answer checking so that you could check your answer in minimum time with maximum accuracy under exam pressure. Also, this could be the most productive 90 minutes of your revision time before your exam, and it is completely free. However, please take note, only those who register before the seminar will receive my exclusive notes. I will send the exclusive note to you after the seminar through email, but only those who register now will receive the notes. So make sure you act fast and register now through the Google form link in the description box below. Alright, so make sure you register. I'm the Sun. See you in the seminar.